Can't get up here. Hello, everybody. How are you today? Welcome to Wellness Wednesday, mental health, and let's talk. Let us talk. Today, the topic is going to be I felt like we needed something uplifting and positive. Sorry, I just lost it. So, notes. Okay. I really wish I could start this over, but it's alive. You can't do that. Oh, come on. There we go. 5 reasons I'm grateful for my mental illness. This is the article we're going to be talking about. And I did get it from the Mighty again. My cats are really, for some reason, they're really messing with me today. I don't know if they're just, I don't know, but they're both here. You can see their little heads popping up, and they're both messing with me. So I'm making room for them to sit if they would sit, but they're not sitting. So these are my what is that called? My you take it with you when you have anxiety. These are my pets. No, they never do this, you guys. I don't know what's going on. Okay. I think you gotta go too. Right there. Go play. Go play with each other. Again, I cannot delete any of that. Hi, Jamie. Good afternoon. I shouldn't say good morning. Good afternoon. How are you doing today, Miss Jamie? Okay. So the topic is, and I keep losing the article because of my cats. Oy. Can we start this over? All right. So, I'm going to look it up. 5 things that came out of my mental health illness that's good. Hi, Claudia. Welcome. How are you? And Mr. J. Welcome, Mr. J. Thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate it. I lost the article again, so let me try and get it again. My cats are messing with me for some reason. Go away. No. Ooh, and the big one. Nope. I can't start it over. Ah. All right. I should have shut the gate. That's what I should have done. Okay. So, 5 reasons I'm grateful for my mental illness. If you guys have any answers to that question, feel free to put them in the comments. And I am going to read a little bit about the author is Ashley Williams. I think she was the author of my last article too. I think I really like her. I probably should follow her. Okay. She says, I'm about to discuss something that might seem foolish at face value, right? How many people, Claudia, did I say your name right? I didn't have my glasses on. I thought I said Claudia. Okay. Positives about our mental health. Positives about our mental health. Close. She says, I'm about to discuss something that you might think is foolish at face value. Right. How many people do you know that have positive things or that mention the positive things that come out of a mental health challenge? Okay. Okay, Claudia. I'm glad I said it right. I actually did do my hair today, Jamie. I curled it a little bit. I want to look a little. I'm feeling pretty good today. I think doing the video every day is helping, but I recognize that by doing a video every day, my content is not the same quality as it is when I have more time to edit. So, yeah, but I'm still doing it for January. I didn't do one yesterday, but I'm doing 2 today. So, because I wanted to put it up at 8 and see if I got more comments if I put it up at 8 in the morning instead of at 10 at night. So, okay. She also says, oftentimes I found articles about mental illness that are written by people who have never experienced it firsthand, right? How are you writing an article about mental health if you've never dealt with it? Unless you're a doctor or a therapist, I can't see like somebody who doesn't have it going, oh yeah, this is what, that'd be an article full of misinformation, I think. They might say things like just be positive or look on the bright side. Insert deep sigh and eye roll here, right? Just be positive and you'll depress. Thank you, Claudia. Your depression will go away if you're just positive. Okie doke. You know that they've got those commercials now for what is it called, Better Health, or it's an online therapy, and they do those funny little like if you just play golf you wouldn't be depressed anymore, and the guy's like, oh yeah, that's helpful. Those are funny. Hi, Frugal Mama, how are you doing today? We're talking about 5 reasons I'm grateful for my mental illness. So I thought that would be an interesting new idea, because there are things that come out of our mental illness that make us better people. And if you guys have any, please go ahead and put them in the comments. If you can think of any that you have. She says, how do I know all of this? At 26 years old, I can finally admit I struggle intensely with various mental illness. They've hung on through my life, and I've never been able to identify them. However, I'm going public with the information that mental illness is part of my everyday life. So that's good for her. That's good for her. Yes, interesting. I thought it was too. So we'll get to the 5 items here shortly. And my hair is doing weird stuff. I actually tried to curl it today, but I was not. This side's poofy. See? Okay. I can't think of any that's very difficult. Okay, Claudia, we're going to go over them. So you may be surprised that these things are in your life and you just didn't realize it. Okay. Number 1, my mental illness makes me realize I am stronger than I ever thought possible. When John passed away, I hated doctors saying, start a journal, do things to take your mind off it, etc. Yes, that is a doctor who doesn't know anything about mental health, nothing. And I don't think they teach them a lot about mental health either. So sometimes you can get a bad doctor. We've talked about this before on Wednesday. I had to go through several therapists to find a good one, and also several doctors, the ones that prescribe you medicine, psychiatrists, several psychiatrists. So my mental illness makes me realize I am stronger than I ever thought possible. When you're depressed or anxious, I don't think you think about that, but you're getting through some major issues, and however you get through them, it's not because of the doctors. I mean, it's great that they know what to prescribe you. Yeah. It's partly because of the therapist probably, but I want to say that you get through it because of your strength, Anybody realize that they're very strong? I think all of us mental health warriors are the strongest people you will ever meet or know, and also the most kind-hearted too. Too kind-hearted sometimes. Okay, number 2, I am able to appreciate the good moments even more. Sorry for your loss, Jamie. Oh, that's sweet, Claudia. Yes. Miss Jamie is one of our mental health wellness warriors. She supports us. Okay, what happened? Okay. I am able to appreciate the good moments even more. I'm going to go ahead and read this so she explains how she appreciates them even more. Although mental illness takes up a lot of space in my head, I do have good moments, and it's because of the darkness that I am able to appreciate the light. When you know what it feels like to be at rock bottom, you truly feel alleviated for the okay and calm moments. Some days these moments are fleeting, but when they do happen, I hold on to them with all of my might. I feel so grateful for the moment to breathe. Now, I thought that was very profound. Um, we do, I think we can appreciate the good moments more than someone who's never been, well, in our shoes. Um, if you've never had a mental illness, I mean, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. But if you've never had one, trying to understand someone who does, you've really got to do some research. You can't just be like, oh, I feel better when I do this. Well, it's not the same level because everyone gets depressed, everyone gets anxious. It's the level which causes it to be clinical or just everyday normal anxious or depressed. So if you are depressed and you can't move from your couch for months, I've been there, you are clinically depressed. If you just get sad when it gets, wintry and it's just for like a day, you get over it, that's depressed, but just in a general, normal kind of way. If you get so anxious you can't sleep through the night for months on end, weeks on end, months on end, that is generalized anxiety disorder for me. And if you just one night you just can't get to sleep one time and you got stuff on your mind, then that's normal everyday anxiety. You probably have something on your mind you can't get rid of. So, absolutely, most people don't understand, then try to, and they mean well. That's right, they do, but they think they have gone through it too when they have not. No, no. I remember one of my friends, and we're still friends. I just don't see her a lot. She doesn't like to take any medications. So when I saw her after I got out of rehab and then I got my meds right and stuff, she was like, "Do you have to be on them for the rest of your life?" And I said, "Well, yeah, I have a chemical imbalance in my brain." And she's like, "You really should try not to be on the medicines, because they're not good for you and all this." And I was like, "It's also not good for me to be so depressed I can't function. That's also not good for me, or anxious that I can't keep a thought in my brain." So I think it's crazy Animal Day because Bella is driving me nuts. uh, it must be crazy Animal Day today because my cats are driving me nuts too, Jamie. I think you've got something here. Is that possible? Yes. Lady Spellbreaker, how are you? I'm doing good today. How are you doing? Hi, Susan. No worries. No worries. We'll be on until it's 1:30, 2:30. We'll be on until 3. Don't worry. We're still here. Um and Lady Spellbreaker has this awesome channel. I've been over there. I haven't seen the oracles yet. I gotta get over to that one too, but I've been to her Lady Spellbreaker. Now I get confused. I have you on my subscribe list, but it's not for the oracle one. I have to do that. I have to get on that list too. Um, but I love hearing her talk. She's very positive. She's very encouraging, and she's been through it. And she's a really great lady to listen to and to talk with because she'll talk with you in her lives. I'm hanging in there. I'm tired today, so I think I'll take a nap. I've been working way too hard on my channel. You have been. You've been putting out a lot of content. Yes, yes. I would rest too. A nap is sometimes it's just the best, you know? And it helps us to uh heal our mind, reset a little bit, maybe, chill out. I'm practicing my new microphone for karaoke on my other channel. Yes. I saw that you did get a new microphone. I haven't seen how it worked out for you. We should look into maybe having an mental health Wednesday, LMAO. No, it's really a thing, Jamie. Pets do get some different types of mental illnesses. It's true. Blessings to you too, Lady Spellbreaker. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, it's really a thing, Jamie. I know it's kind of funny, but yeah, I didn't know that either. But I have a dog, and I think Tiffany's talked about it too with separation anxiety. Yeah, yep, It's quite the we've had her for a long time. She's a senior dog now. She's the one that I've talked about that's not doing that well. But hi, Deb. And yeah, she has the separation anxiety, but she's also anxious. Like she doesn't like fireworks or any like bam like that. It scares her. Yes, your pets can get depressed. Not only that, but pets feed off our energy too. That's true. That's true. I've tried to work with her when I'm calm, and she needs medication. I am not in a position, or haven't been in a position, to do that for her. So we bought those thunder shirts to kind of wrap around her to make her feel she likes those. And she's not really a snuggler. She likes to get she likes to tunnel under the covers and be surrounded even in the middle of summer, and that is her comfort zone. If she'll let me pet her for a little bit, but she's kind of jumpy. So, and that never I tried to work with her and that never changed. So I believe that she has I will definitely be over to check out Lady Spellbreaker meditation. Yes. I really like her, Jamie. I really do. I think you'll like her too. She's very uplifting. Very uplifting. Okay. So we were talking about animal mental health. We could do that. I think we could do a whole one on that. I just have to find an article. Okay, I'm able to appreciate the good moments even more. We just covered that. Because you've been in your darkest places, when you come out, what did she say? It was really very nice the way that she said it. I do have good moments. It's because of the darkness that I am able to appreciate the light. Yes, Claudia. Yes, I agree. It's emotional support pet. I was trying to say about my cats. They finally left me alone. Emotional support animals are real. Yeah. I'm just now getting out to meet people, so I'm grateful for a place that is so kind and has mental health chats. Oh, I'm so glad you're here with us too. I'm so glad. But yes, emotional support pets, very important. Yes. I had a Chihuahua and he passed away. I can't remember when, but he was my buddy. I would call him my emotional support pet. I didn't have papers. I didn't take him anywhere, but when I didn't feel good, he was my buddy. He was with me. I definitely know animals do. I was saying maybe we could look into ways to help them because Bella definitely has separation anxiety. Yes, that's a great idea, Jamie. I think that's a great idea. We should definitely do that. We may have to call in an expert. Lady Spellbreaker, I miss my dog. My ex-boyfriend keeps her from me for 3 years. And that is just mean. Isn't that mean? That's just mean. Oh, Claudia says the same thing is happening to her. Is it the same thing about the pet, Claudia? Yeah, that's just horrible and mean. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The loss of a child or a really close family member, um, it can really play havoc with our mental health issues. Um, yeah, especially if you're really close. Like my dad, I wasn't very close to him, but when he passed away, I had a lot of stuff just come up. Oh, it was her previous text. Okay. Getting out to meet people. Okay. Thank you, Claudia. We appreciate you coming and speaking with us. Oh, I had a drink of tea. Did I forget to bring it in here, you guys? Oh, no. No, no, no. I did, didn't I? Oh, no, there it is. Oh, I found it. Okay. Hot tea I have. I'm so sorry. That's so mean, not just to us, but exactly. Exactly. They don't understand. Pets don't understand why they're doing that. Thank you. Sometimes I'm not sure how much more I can take, Lady Spellbreaker said. You come here anytime. You DM me anytime. Um, Let me know how you're feeling. I can listen. I'm a good listener. I can talk a lot too, but I'm a good listener too. Um, and Yeah, you are not alone. Just remember that. Everybody here, you're not alone. We are a community. Everybody here is in our mental health awareness community. We're here to understand illnesses, to talk about them, to kind of get stuff off your chest, and hopefully to ease your burden. I'm glad that I decided to check out this chat. It's nice to know there are others out there who struggle with mental illness and can be a support for the rest of us. That's awesome, Susan. I'm glad you came today too. My friends and family do not understand what it is like. I totally understand that. And you know what's funny is my friends and family, and I'm not a doctor, so I can't diagnose them, but they really need to see a doctor. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, you'll be fine, do this and that. But they're the ones that need to go. Goodness, I just got all emotional. My grief hits me in waves like tsunami sometimes. Yes. You just like I said, I wasn't even close to my dad, and I'm feeling it right now. I got to quit talking about him, but it really quickly, it would just come up. It would just like I hadn't seen him in a long time, and when I did see him, it was only for like a weekend maybe. He didn't live here, and so it hits you out of nowhere. Like you can be on a live or standing in the grocery store, and you pick up a Debbie cake. He loved those, and you know what I mean. And it triggers you. Oh, I meant to put a trigger warning too. Let's see. I've been dealing with a lot too. I go to the VA and all they seem to want to do is just give me meds. Yes. Do they not offer any therapy? Because I do take meds, but you have to get the right ones. I hope they're giving you meds that are helping you, Deborah. If they're not, um, I don't know, the VA is that's government regulated because I just, uh, asked for different ones or went to a different doctor. I don't know if you have that ability. So, but you can come here anytime you need to and, talk to us and know you're not alone, that we are here. Susan, I understand and go through the same with others not understanding it all. Yes. I just started pouring tears talking about my child. Sometimes it's exhausting being so strong all the time. Yes, you got to let it out. You do. I think when we keep it in, that's why it just comes out randomly because we don't address it. I know I need to go to therapy about my dad. We've talked about that in a past Wellness Wednesday. But yes, what was I saying? It hits you in waves, and if you know what's happening, I think if you know that it's your daughter that you're thinking about, that helps because you're not like, why am I crying? Like now I know it's my dad. Do you know what I mean? Like you know what it is, and if you have a good therapist or a good friend, you could talk to them specifically about that. And what happens is, and I know you guys, if you know therapy or anything, they ask you questions because they just want you to talk. Because what's going to happen is you're just going to talk. And then in a really productive session, all of a sudden I will just start bawling. I'll be like, what am I crying about? And then the therapist will say, well, this is what we were talking about. This is a good way to cope, some coping mechanisms. They don't try to fix me, they just try to help cope. Let's see. We are learning essential oils and herbs for calming and anxiety. That's awesome. On your channel, Lady Spellbreaker? On your channel? They do, but feel it should be worked out so a certain amount of visits. Yeah. And that's not you can't say, "Oh, in 10 visits you should be fixed." That's not how it works. Um I can't even tell you how long I was in therapy before I said, "You know what? I'll call you when I have an issue." And that's where I'm at right now. But it was years. It was years before that. Jamie says, I can relate with the grief. It was 4 years this past September when my soulmate was killed by his ex-wife, and it feels like it was just yesterday. I know, and you miss him so much. Yeah. That goes right to your heart too, you know. Deborah, I see a psychiatrist for meds and a separate psychologist for therapy, talk therapy. Yes. Oops, typo. The VA feels in about 6 visits? That's like nothing. Shoot, you don't even really get to the good stuff till the second visit. So then that gives you 4 whole visits to find out what's going on. Lady Spellbreaker says, Jamie, I'm sorry to hear that. Sending you so much love and hugs and healing. Yes. See, this is what I love about when we get in this group and we talk, that people understand what you're going through. It's not like family or friends that we just talked about that don't understand. We're here. We understand what you're going through. We may not know exactly what you're going through because you can't speak to someone else's grief. You can't. Um, you can't. You can tell your story and you can share, but you can't know what someone else's grief is like. You know, grief is different for everybody. But I do know that when it's addressed, at least for me, I guess I shouldn't say I know for me. When I talk about it, I feel better. And that's after, I mean, when did I start therapy? It was in my 30s, late 30s. So for all that time, I didn't talk to anybody. I just kept it in. I thought therapy was crap because my family didn't do therapy, you know. Okay. Susan says, I've been through so many different meds through the years until they found what works well for me. Yes, it takes a long time. The first thing you take isn't necessarily going to work for you. And the doctors that try to give you all the new stuff, I understand that they want to try it, or I don't know what they're getting, but I went to a psychiatrist who put me on medicine that has been known to work. And it worked. None of this new junk that's coming out. So, but it did take a long time. And she says, I hate the stigma attached to taking meds for mental health. Me too. Me too. And that's the first thing people say. Oh, you don't need medicine. Well, if you want to see me when I don't take my meds, it's really not pretty. And don't expect me to be nice to you because that's not happening either. Mm. Jamie says, I'm sending you hugs, love, and healing, Lady Spellbreaker. Jamie is the sweetest. If you don't have her channel, if you're not subscribed to her channel, please do. She is an awesome woman and she does makeup and unboxings and all kinds of stuff like that on her channel. And she does lives too with me. We'll be on tomorrow morning for heart to heart while doing face art. As long as we're both feeling well, I'm starting to get a little bit congested, but as long as we're both feeling well, we'll be on tomorrow. That's more about the money than your well-being regarding the VA. Yes. Yes. It's yeah. I've heard stuff about the VA. I've never been because I'm not a veteran, which it is totally another thing in itself, um, as far as your mental health. I think that the VA should be the number one place that people go for mental health assistance or mental health help, because they should, with all the people that are in the military, past and present, they should have some type of protocols that work by now, right? They should have, it's all the government funding and stuff, but it seems to me, and they don't, I know they don't, that with all the people they treat, with all the veterans before, now, in the future that they treat, they should have more information than anyone else. But I know that's not the way that it works. So, Last night it was eucalyptus, geranium. Ooh, I love geranium and eucalyptus and juniper essential oils. Black walnut oil for anxiety and my panic disorder. I've never heard of black walnut oil. Let's see. The meds had side effects that either made me a zombie or one made my handshake uncontrollably. Yes, and that will happen until you find what's right. Um I can't I know a lot of people go through so many different meds and they like my brother used to do this. He's had anxiety for a very long time. And they would give him a medicine and he would take it for a little while and then he would stop thinking his anxiety was okay. Well, now he's in his 40s and he has two children. Now he knows he has to take that medicine or he can't take care of himself or his kids. Why did I start talking about that? But because of the side effects, he would stop them. And he's not the only person, the side effects can be horrible, you know. And then some of them you're not supposed to stop immediately if you're having side effects. And if you don't have a good doctor, it's if you don't have a good doctor, that's the worst part. So we have to be our own advocate, basically, our own mental health advocate. So what I would like to do in our group here is educate ourselves. So when we go to the doctor, we don't know necessarily what we need, but we know what to tell them so that they can look in the right direction to help us. In a perfect world, that's what we'd be doing. That's what we'd be doing. Okay. Hey James, how are you doing this morning? I know it's late. I know it's nighttime for you, but it's morning. It's afternoon here. Let me get myself straight. It's afternoon here, and it's like 3 o'clock in the morning where you're at. James is in Australia. James is an awesome channel too. If you've never seen his channel or if you're not subscribed, he does the most beautiful eye looks, and he's hilarious too. He's funny. He's really funny on YouTube. Instagram, his eye looks are out of this world. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you, Susan and everyone. I've been off all meds for 3 years, balancing with natural herbs. And if that's working for you, Lady Spellbreaker, that is great. I tried that and it did not, like, I've tried everything, but I had to get over my family doesn't like therapists. My family doesn't think psychiatrists are good. I had to get over that, being raised that way. And I had to say, my mental health is more important than everything I've been taught in my life. So I did try a lot of natural remedies, but for me in particular, and I'm just speaking to myself, I had to take the meds. I had to take them because whatever the chemical imbalance is, it can't be helped by herbs. But that's not to say that anyone else wouldn't be helped. I think that there are plenty of people who don't have as severe issues that I do that can do that can use herbs. And I think that's a great way to go with the aromatherapy. I still use the lavender and the eucalyptus for aromatherapy. Um, it's 3 a.m. Yes. She said magnesium citrate helps relax the muscles, mind, and body and helps with anxiety sleep. I didn't know that it did all that. Drink in a powder with water. I've tried that Calm. I've tried that before. Um Claudia says I'm 52 years old and still trying different meds since I was a teenager. I'm 52 also, Claudia. Yes. Yes. And Brandy's unboxings and more. Did you change your name, Brandy? Exactly. Susan says I agree 100%. I'm a recovering opiate and benzodiazepine addict and a recovering alcoholic, so I'm very cautious with any chemical dependency. But yes, I understand others benefit from meds. I understand. I understand your issues as well, Lady Spellbreaker. Um, I've been there. I've been there before, and we could talk about that some other time. Hi, Jamie. How are you? I'm talking about bipolar meds. Okay, Claudia. My husband is bipolar. and he's taking Latuda and trazodone for sleep. Um, okay. Okay. So yeah, bipolar is a totally different chemical imbalance. So Susan says I have to take my meds. Without them, I can't even deal with myself. That's me, Susan. That's me too. Yes, I sure did. Well, I like it, Brandy. I like it. Let's see. Jamie says, sorry I didn't leave. The demon child's mom is starting issues. So we are cleaning the house. LOL. Oh no. I am so sorry that you have to deal with that, Jamie. Deborah says, at the VA, it can take months to get an appointment for mental health. You kind of need it quicker. Yes, you do. You need it before months. And you definitely need more than 6 therapy sessions. And I'm not sure how many times you get to visit the psychiatrist, but it's not enough. Is there any type of supplemental? We don't need to talk about insurance, but um I pray, I hope and pray, Deb, that you can get the help you need. Because a veteran should be helped immediately. That's I don't understand our United States. I don't. So, and I learned how to put stuff in the description area on my vids, starting to catch on. Awesome, Brandy. Awesome. Ah. Lady Spellbreaker says, I do sound healing meditations for self-love and self-care. I took classes for seeking safety trauma training for anxiety and depression from my abuse recovery. Thank you all for your kindness. Thank you, Lady Spellbreaker, for sharing with us. We appreciate you. We do. I took Latuda for a while, Susan says. They helped me not gain any more weight, but didn't really work for me. I am bipolar as well. Okay. Okay. What? Oh, I was looking for. I don't remember. I'm gonna have to go back and read the chat. Okay. My husband takes the Tuda. You're bipolar as well. Okay. I understand, Lady Spellbreaker. I just had a pump put in because the pain is so bad, but I'm so tired of dealing with meds, right? Hi, Niharika. Niharika. Am I saying that right? Just my opinion, but the country does not do enough for veterans. They don't. They don't. Um, yeah. Medicaid only pays for 3 sessions with a therapist? That's it? In Missouri, that is. That's not enough either. There's no way you're probably gonna find out what your issue is, but you're not gonna deal with it and learn the coping mechanisms you need. That's mm-mm. Oh, Lady Spellbreaker says, Jamie, I'm sorry to hear that. Have you ever tried CBG or CBD? Absolutely perfectly. Niharika. I love it. It's beautiful. I don't have physical body pain anymore since I got control of my weight and started really caring for myself. Yes, the veterans really deserve better care. Brandy says no chance of any help with 3 sessions. I agree. I agree. They need better care, the veterans do. And 3 sessions is not enough. It is not. Because you got to get comfortable with your therapist to tell them the stuff that you need to tell them. If you're not comfortable with them, and in 3 sessions, you're not going to get comfortable with them, you know. Hey, Carla, how are you? How are you? We are talking today about 5 reasons I'm grateful for my mental illness. And we are on reason 3. I am able to appreciate the good moments even more. Oh, yep. Yep. Jamie says, I didn't because being on Social Security, I don't have money to buy it. Yes. And they haven't made it like a prescription or anything yet, which I think would be great too. If they don't want to do the THC, just the CBD, you know? Coping skills and cognitive behavioral therapy will help with PTSD. The cognitive behavioral therapy, that was part of my therapy as well. as the coping skills. Carla's just waking up. Good morning, Carla. I keep saying good morning and it's afternoon. I think it's because we go on Thursdays in the morning, and I get a little confused sometimes. And my hair's poofy. It's driving me crazy, you guys. Brandy says, I agree on this one. Yeah. Oh, Jamie, I'm on Social Security too. Lady Spellbreaker says, I have some resources I can share. That is awesome, Lady Spellbreaker. We would appreciate that. And you make your own oils. Ooh, that's hard. That's hard to do. I tried it, and you have to really be careful. I've been trying to be on disability since 08. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's, I have to talk to a lawyer now because I either have to have my surgery or I have to be unemployed. I'm not looking at many choices right now. So, I do have to talk to a lawyer about disability. And because my sister's like, they're not going to give you anything because you have a job. And I'm like, well, that doesn't make any sense. I'm disabled because of my job, but I have to be unemployed and have no money before they'll help me. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, but I understand the struggle, Brandy. I do. Look into how CBG works on the receptors, and putting the two oils together is more Okay. My sister, she has fibromyalgia. She does CBD and CBG. She does that. She likes them in conjunction. I've never tried CBG. So the disability judge says I was obese and that's the cause of all my illness. That is crazy because I'm not really overweight and I don't believe his theory. Yeah, that's stupid. And so what? If you're disabled, you're disabled, whether you're obese or not obese. Stupid judge. Stupid judge. I had a cage with rods and screws already in my back when I applied for disability. I think that's what helped me get approved. Yes, Jamie, but you were in so much pain too. Um, so you are disabled and cannot work. Um, if I get the surgery, I can, but if I don't get the surgery, I can't. So I don't know. It's not looking good, but I do have to contact a lawyer. So I'm researching cannabinoids and how CBD works. Claudia said they will give you disability for bipolar 1. That's what my husband has. I have anxiety and depression. Um, the severe anxiety and depression. They call it generalized anxiety and is it generalized depression? But I'm not considered bipolar, but my husband is. Um, I can't do those THC or CBN is great. Wait, or CBDs, and I'm on Social Security. Is it because they tell you can't do it, or is it just you're not like it doesn't work for you, or it makes you feel weird, something like that? Brandy's unboxings. I know, right? What a jerk. The dispensary told me CBN is great for panic, sleep, and severe chronic pain. I know they're finding out more and more about the cannabinoids. Lady Spellbreaker says, sorry, you went through that too. Brandy, what I need to do is start getting appointments to start getting a paper trail of seeing a doctor. I guess that is what I need to do. That's what I'm doing right now but if you don't have health insurance, that is almost impossible. So, I don't know. How did my friend's daughter signed up for disability and she got the emergency medical insurance? This is in Michigan. I don't know how she did that because that's how she goes to her psych appointment and her therapy appointments. So, Susan says, I've been dealing with a disability claim forever. I am on meds, see a therapist, have been hospitalized, and have hard time keeping long-term job. But no, really, Susan, what state are you in? because my cousin's been through, it sounds like a lot of the same things that you've been through. And although she was incarcerated as well. So you don't have that on your record. Before they can even take me serious. Right, Brandy? Yeah. I'm so sorry everyone has had such a hard time. I pray many blessings to you all. Yes. And we are able to appreciate the good moments because of the bad, right? Does everybody agree or disagree with me on that? Your knees are bone on bone. You have medical records. I know, to prove it. I'm still, I have to talk to a lawyer because I don't know what to do. And that's what my sister said. She said it took her 2 years. And she said, I said, well, can you recommend your lawyer? And she's like, just get any lawyer. And I was like, that's not helpful. And okay. Thank you so much, ladies. I'm so glad I clicked on, and we'll try to catch the future lives. I need to go now. Have a great day, Deb. Have a great day. Keep appealing disability claims. Yes, I know that you have to do that. Yes. You can Google cannabinoids, CBG, CBD, CBC. Blessings and a beautiful day, Deborah. Lady Spellbreaker says, I have seizures with them. Smoking a joint back in the day for the first time, it put me in the hospital. Oh, man. Yeah, so you can't. Yep. So your pain management is, do you have pain management, Carla? I've had a couple back surgeries, Claudia said, and deal with severe pain too, besides the bipolar 1. Those back surgeries, oh man. Jamie says, I'm sorry all of you are having such a rough time. And Lady Spellbreaker says, I'm so glad I came by. I'm so glad you did too. We had a great talk today. I've been enjoying myself. Susan says, agree. Thank you, Susan. Yeah, because we need to, because we have mental health issues and because sometimes that comes with a lot of junk, to see a positive thing come out of that, I think is very empowering. To see that you are stronger than you ever thought you were or could be is very empowering. You know what I mean? When you don't think you have anything, you have your strength. You have your ability to see things differently than people who've not been through what you've been through. Brandy says, I pray God heals all your lovely friends with mental and physical issues. Please touch these children of yours with your healing hands. Take all their pain away. Amen, Brandy. Amen. I got my disability the first try, but it was for suicidal depression originally. Now it's PTSD and panic disorder. All right. When you apply for disability, it will send you to an IME doctor. It's a doctor there paying to say you are okay. He's the doctor you need to give so much proof he can't say you're okay. Oh, okay. Thank you, Brandy. Lady Spellbreaker said, WTF, Mike. How are you, Mike? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for listening to us, Lady Spellbreaker. You have an excellent nap. Have an excellent nap. No, I take Tylenol and ibuprofen. Okay. Okay. Frugal Mama says amen as well. Thank you so much for that, Brandy. I think that was, yes. Thank you so much for that prayer, Brandy. We appreciate that. Okay, let's go on to number 3. I am able to empathize with people more. You're not one of those people that's like, just think positive. Just play golf. Just, hey, Zach, how are you doing today, Zach? We're talking about 5 reasons I'm grateful for my mental illness. And if you have one, please let us know. Please let us know. Brandy says, welcome, Lady Spellbreaker. Carla says, I have PTSD and anxiety really bad. Okay, Carla. Brandy says, I care so much for others. Susan says, IME doctors are a joke. How can they make an accurate assessment in 10 minutes? Right? So they're just going to look at my x-rays and things. Is that what they're going to do? Oh, by the way, to get disability, SSI said you have to have worked at least 5 years in a row right before you apply. Can you believe it? If you're disabled, you can't work, right, Claudia? Right? I qualify for that, except I've been off for over it'll be 6 months in the beginning of March. So, but yeah, you have to work 5 years in a row, but you can't work. And we're going to make you wait 10 years before we approve you for disability. Since you haven't worked 5 years, we can't approve you, right? Ugh. Mm. And you know, those people, those judges who say things like, it's because you're obese, you're sick, judges or doctors who say you're okay. Those are the people who haven't been in our situations, who don't care and aren't empathetic to us. And they're just being paid and they're doing what they're told. And I am not one of those people. I can't do that. I can't look at someone's x-rays and see how horrible it is and go, oh, you don't need help. You're fine. Lose some weight. You'll be fine. That's just ridiculous. I'm a little bit ranting. I'm sorry, you guys. Let's see. I realize my bipolar is actually borderline personality disorder and severe PTSD called complex. I've heard that complex PTSD. My cousin, I think, is that the one that I said that she does have borderline personality disorder. It's very difficult. It's very difficult for her, and it can be difficult for family members as well. No one knows what you're going through or dealing with unless they have the same issues. Yes, or some type of issue, something like if their life is perfect and they've never dealt with anything. And I'm sure there are people like that. I don't know anybody like that, but if those are the people in those positions, they're not helping us and they don't care. So I'm so happy everyone is here. Everything happens for a reason. I truly believe that. Yes, Jamie, it's awesome, right? We're doing so well today. We're having so much fun. James is still here working on a new video about listening to all. Thank you, James. I appreciate you. Zach says, I suffer from depression. I know, Zach. I have talked to you a little bit about it, not a lot. So how are you feeling today, Zach? I like to put names to my feelings. Like today, I am feeling uplifted. I'm feeling productive today because I didn't sleep all day, which I have been doing kind of sort of in the last week or so. So I'm feeling productive. I'm feeling positive. Every day brings out a different feelings. I have a chart, a feeling chart too, that helps a lot too. So it goes from like depression to different types of depression, and then it goes a step further. Lady Spellbreaker says, so glad we're all here, soul family. Yes. Lady Spellbreaker also said she suffered suicidal depression most of her life too from abuse. So this is you were probably young too, Lady Spellbreaker, when you were diagnosed. Carla says that really makes me mad. I know I'm ranting a little bit, right? Because it's happened to me. It's stuff like that has happened. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Hi, Bootsy on the beat. Have you guys met Bootsy? She is so funny. She has the hater hotline in her videos. I met her through Mask Mondays. If you guys don't know her, check her out. She's really awesome. She does Mask Mondays with her husband when she can. But the hater hotline had me cracking up. I was dying. So that's good. I got to laugh here in a little for a second. I'm just going to listen. I got about 23 minutes to my next house. Okay. I appreciate that, Bootsy. I appreciate that. I almost ended my life 7 years ago. Well, I'm glad that you didn't, Zach. Your story is not over. Your story is not over. You are here to encourage us, and you're very positive, and you're learning all these new crafts, and that is awesome. So, and the IME doctor is watching as soon as you get out of the car to see if you're faking, so they don't know you but already don't believe you. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Can I poke the IME doctor in the eye, Jamie? Can I do that? Can I poke him? My, is it 50-year-old step grandma has PTSD? So you do know someone who's been affected. Yes. Love to you too, Lady Spellbreaker. I agree with those of us who suffer with mental illness are more compassionate. Yes, Susan, I do. If someone close to me is struggling with something, I always check on them and try to do something nice for them. And that is probably all they need, is just something simple. It doesn't have to be overly complicated. It doesn't have to be a huge, you know, whatever you might think to do. Just a, how are you today? How are you feeling today? Zach says he's feeling positive today. Excellent, Zach. Me too. I'm so glad you stopped in too. I'm so glad you're here with us. You get to meet all these great people that have been in here with me this morning. And we're talking about some really good stuff today. So I'm often told that I'm the only one who checks on them. That does not surprise me, Susan. That does not surprise me. Because people will say, call me if you need something. Well, someone who's depressed or anxious is not going to call you. I'm going to tell right now, for real. You guys that have dealt with it know what I'm talking about. Um, they're going to sleep all day, stay on the couch, and they're not going to call you because they're not thinking about you. They're in their head. They're sad. Um, what we need to do is what Susan said. We need to just contact them, send them a text, just something simple, check up on them, and that is so important, especially if you do have someone that struggles with suicidal tendencies. And I have dealt with that myself. Now, I have dealt with that. I have a family member who has dealt with that. I personally have not. Um, but she talks to me, and I want her to be more open just because I'll listen, but she still holds a lot back, and I think that's what affects her quite a bit. Let's see. Claudia says, I agree, Susan. Hey, Heather. Hey, Heather. Mm-mm. Thank you so much for blocking those people. I've got laundry in. I did errands. I know when you do a couple things, like I did some laundry and some put dishes in the dishwasher. I just felt like, hey, I'm on a roll today because the dishes were pretty piled up. So, um, Carla says, I love Julie. Hello, Heather. Oh, Bootsy's name is Julie. That's right. That's right. Thank you, Carla, because I didn't remember her name. Okay. All my step grandchildren have emotional problems, but she's the only one that has the PTSD. I help my mother-in-law with them because she has temporary custody. It's hard. Yeah, I heard you talking about that on Mask Monday. Yes. Um, helping with your step grandchildren. Yeah. Yeah. And your mother-in-law has PTSD and is helping raise them. That is giant. That is a giant thing for her. Brandy said, as a teen, I was dating a guy who physically abused me and got me at my lowest, where I tried suicide. And I've had other abuse in my younger years. So I believe that's why I have issues now. Absolutely. Trauma affects your brain. Trauma can damage parts of your brain. It can change your brain chemistry, and that's scientific. I don't know, I can't quote anybody, but scientific, they've looked, and we really, our brains really do change, and that's how we develop from trauma. Brain changes, and then we develop anxiety and depression and bipolar and PTSD and all of those things. Um, that's supposed to finger poking in their eyes, LOL. I see now, Jamie. Yes, so I can poke the doctor in his eyes. Uh, I can't see anyone else. Where are you at, Carla? Are you in Jamie's or in Crystal's? Um, let's see. Let me go back. That's if you're in Jamie's, come over to mine. We're both either chat, but if more people are in mine, you want to come over to mine if you want to see everybody. That's why I'm reading the comments so you don't have to so you don't miss out anything. But yes. Let's see. Zach, you're still here because you still have great purpose. I believe that too. I believe that Zach doesn't realize he has such a great purpose. And it says there's only one in here. Zach says, I know. Bootsy in the Beat says 5-year-old step grand. Oh, how many step grandchildren do you have? I'm so glad I caught your live. Hi, Christina. So glad you're here. Claudia says, anytime you're able to get something done, treat yourself because so know how hard it can be. Right? Right? Because normal people are like, well, you did the dishes and you did the laundry, whatever. And they just don't get it. Like, even taking a shower sometimes is a big deal. It's like I have to get off the couch. I have to change my clothes. I have to get in the shower physically, and sometimes my depression says, we'll take one tomorrow, you know. Everyone have a blessed day. I'm off to Dream World. Have a great nap, Lady Free Flow. Michelle and I both suffer from PTSD. You've mentioned that before, Heather. How is Michelle doing today? She was really sick. I know you were really sick too, but you said you were getting better. Long-term mental emotional abuse is called complex PTSD. Yes, brain damage. Yes. Yes, trauma is bad. It's me, Lady Spellbreaker. Oh, I knew that because I saw your picture. I'm sorry. Lady Free Flow. I like either one. I recognized your picture. So even though I read your name, yeah. Trauma is bad. Jamie's, yes. This is therapy for me, this live. I'm so glad, Brandy. I think if we have a place to come, a safe place where we can talk about things, like even if it's in the comments, you can put a comment as long as you want. Just get it out. We'll discuss it. There's no, we're not judging anybody here. There's no reason for it. No stigma here, right? And that was my idea for doing this. I don't always want to be like a downer and talk about my issues. Because I think that can be like a turn off kind of. But no, the 5-year-old has PTSD. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So young. Christina says, in a group of great people, just talking about your feelings is helpful. Thank you all. This is a great group of people too, right, Christina? This is an awesome group. Jamie, you dropped somebody's link. Hi, Amber. How are you? So glad to see you. Oh, my link to this live. Okay. Okay. Hi, NASCAR Nana. How are you doing? Claudia says, Brandy, I agree. She says, NASCAR Nana says, hello to all in the chat. Drop by to hit the like. I so appreciate you, Nana. So appreciate you. Thank you so much. I probably will remember whatever you put as your name. Because I think either Lady Free Flow or and I gotta tell you, I don't remember what else I was saying, is an awesome name. I think it's awesome. Brandy said, like and share. Thank you, Brandy. I appreciate that. Nana says, hi, Brandy. Michelle is doing better than me. I'm still very sick. I'm getting better every day. Michelle has a slight cough left. Okay. Okay. So you're still recuperating. Jamie says, hey, Amber. Hey, Nana. Don't forget to give our host. Thank you, Jamie. Thumbs up. I appreciate that. Amber says, I'm good. I never see when people are live and just noticed you were live. Thank you. So I clicked on to see what you have going on. Thank you, Amber. We're talking about 5 reasons I'm grateful for my mental illness today. And we got to number 3. Number 4 is, let's see, we've just been chatting back and forth. Number 4 is I have the opportunity to help others just by telling my story. That is an awesome one too. Just trying to get people aware. Thank you, Brandy. I appreciate that. Zach will be right back. I don't talk about this much. Lost my adult son 2020. So much happened before he died. Actually saw it coming, couldn't stop it. You couldn't. There is nothing you can do to stop that. Trying to get through this pretty much alone. I can't explain the pain. You don't have to explain it to us. We understand. The words will come. The more you talk about it, the words will come. The words will come. And yeah, you are not responsible for that. What else can I say? We love you, Christina. We appreciate you. And the words will come when you're ready. The words will come to explain it. Amber says, hey, Jamie, sending abundant, vibrant, divine healing love and light to amazing, beautiful souls. Thank you. Brandy says, major hugs. Heather says, sorry to hear that. Jamie says, sorry, Christina. Not saying for sympathy, just mentioning grief. No sympathy. We're not giving you sympathy. We're giving you support, Christina. Support. I'm here for you all if anyone wants to chat away from here. I care about people and make a great listener. That's great, Brandy. You do. You make a great listener and a great chat. You are leave wonderful comments in the chats. I love it. Okay, so I have the opportunity to help others just by telling my story. Stories are powerful, and all 7 billion people in the world have one. It is my hope that by telling my story and living with mental illness, that I can help other people be brave enough to face this head on. Stories are beautifully painful, and I thank mental illness for helping me write my story. So, this was my opportunity to tell my story. And so anybody who wants to share their story in the chat is welcome to. And you have you're not alone. There's a lot of us here that have been through a lot of the same things. And I think that this is going to help more than hurt. We haven't had any trolls yet. I hope we don't get any, because then we'll have to poke them in the eye. And that's what we'll do. Okay. Christina's sending you much love. We're glad you're here. In Goofy's voice. Brandy. Bootsy says, oh, Christina, I began teaching about grief and using grief cards so I can process mine properly. And see, that's a coping mechanism, Lady Free Flow. That's what we need. We need to learn from each other different coping mechanisms, like the grief cards, like aromatherapy, like even just prayer or meditation or meds or therapy, whatever you would like to call it, or whatever you do for yourself. Yeah, we want to share those coping mechanisms so we can learn to use better coping mechanisms to help us be better. LMAO Pokepo. Losing a child is the most traumatic thing a human can ever experience. I got grief books and meditation to help me. I have never had that happen, Lady Spellbreaker, but I cannot imagine. I don't know your pain. Only you know your pain, but I cannot imagine how horrible that is. And I'm glad you're here sharing with us today. We're all here for each other if you need us. That's right, Jamie. She's one of my besties. She is my bestie. I use cards for goal setting, anxiety, depression. They are cognitive behavioral therapy and dialectical behavioral therapy cards. I've heard of CBT and DBT, but I didn't know what the D was that my psychologist uses. Yes. Oh, shucks. Jamie, she knows. She knows. You guys, my hair is driving me nuts. I mean, this is driving me nuts. Oh, let's see. What time are we at, you guys? Let's see. It's not showing up. 2:42, 1:30, 2:33. Okay. We got about 15 minutes left. My mom lost a son. Now she's got depression. That's right. That was your brother, right, Zach? So you also have a loss in your life too. We are blessed to know you, Lady Spellbreaker. Yes, we are. Let's see. Let's go on. Let's hit number 5 before we leave. It's part of who I am. If it weren't for mental illness, then I wouldn't be who I am. I believe God made this a part of my life for a reason. I may not know the reason, but it helps make me uniquely me. For this, I am eternally grateful. I believe I was stitched together in God's perfect image, and I know nothing is done by accident. I will work to embrace this illness for what it is. So it is part of who I am and who I am today. Let's see. The best tip I ever got, I felt worked in a deep depression. Declutter a space helps declutter your head. It truly helps. Okay. That I always feel better, like I said, when I get the dishes or the laundry today. I felt very productive and very positive because I felt productive, I believe. I feel so lost some days. My child was all I had. Yes, that's very difficult. Very difficult. We're here to listen. Anything that you need to share with us, Lady Spellbreaker. Zach says, thank you, Lady Spellbreaker. I am so grateful for all you and to Crystal for doing this channel. Please keep doing this. You are a blessing. Claudia, you are a blessing to us too. We appreciate everything you shared with us in the live today. Brandy says, Lady Spellbreaker, he is still around you, helping you and watching over you talk, and he can hear you. I do sometimes do that with my grandma. Not so much with my dad. Maybe that's what I need. I need to have a conversation with him. But yeah. I agree, Brandy. I agree. Okay. So does anyone have a positive, what was it called again? A reason I'm grateful for my mental illness that we didn't cover, that we didn't talk about? I would love to hear your ideas, your thoughts. We have about 15 minutes. Let's see. Thank you, Brandy. I talk to my angel all the time. That's awesome. That's awesome. Especially if we're spiritual, we know that there's more out there than what we know and we can see. So I have light orbs come to my room too. I've heard of orbs. I don't know a lot about them, but I've heard of them before. I asked my angel to lead the way and see how spirit delivers messages through the cards. All right. I understand that. Brandy says he will probably send you signs. Ask him to show you a certain sign and he will show you he is there. And that's happened to you before, Brandy? Mystical Healing Oracle 19. Listen to your guardian angel. darn it. I was going to say, I don't normally drop links, but I don't have her Oracle link. My mental illness is what makes me look at life in a different perspective. Right. It does. It does. And you are so kind and empathetic and caring, Jamie, and you have been through a lot. And you are an awesome person. So, yes, the signs and messages never stop. Well, I am grateful for my mental illness because I'm able to talk with and meet others with the same, and they are the most caring, wonderful people. Claudia, that is awesome. That is awesome. I'm so glad you're here with us, and I am grateful for you. I can't even tell doctors what is happening either. Oh, yeah, because they don't believe that stuff. I also use equipment to talk. Oh, that's right, Brandy. You said you have a oh, what was it you said? A spirit box? Is that what you have? Is a spirit box? Mhm. Okay. If you guys have anything else you want to talk about, I think we got 10 more minutes. Yep. Yep. Yes, an EMF meter. So you have both the spirit box and the EMF meter. Oh, Crystal, did you send the link to that one lady never got? Oh, I did. I did. Um, I thought I sent it to the right. Remember I sent it to the wrong Instagram. Maybe I forgot and didn't send it to the right one. I'm going to go now, Crystal. I want to do a live on Instagram, so I will talk to you later. Bye, James. Bye. Have a great live. Have a great live. Heather's going to take a nap. That sounds good, Heather. Enjoy your nap. I can be more understanding of others. I try not to judge and wonder what a mean person might have had happen to them. Yes, Christina, if somebody's grumpy, especially this happens a lot when you're going through the checkout lane. Like they've been standing there all day dealing with all kind of people, and you can just feel the stress coming off of them. And I will say, have a conversation with them. How are you today? You know, and actually talk to them and actually listen. And they don't say thank you for talking to me, but I'm sure that it at least gave them a break for a minute from the stress that they're feeling, at least just for a minute. Bye, Heather. Yeah, I look, but still no go, but no biggie. I'm going to send it to you. Lady Spellbreaker Meditation. I enjoyed this so much. Thank you. You are welcome. You are welcome. And I'm so glad you came and talked with us today. Let's see. Because I think I followed you, Brandy, on your other. Yeah, this is the one that you. Okay, let me show you. This is the one I thought was the right one. Because I was sending it to the wrong one. Brandy, tell me if that's yours. Because I did send it, but I can send it again. Because that looks like you. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Modest Nation, how are you? Mega love and blessings to all. To you as well. Mega love and blessings to you. I agree, Christina. Jamie says it's a wonderful live. Thank you, Jamie. Susan says we are more accepting of others' imperfections. As the saying goes, it's okay not to be okay. I love that one. That is one of my favorite. Everyone has their struggles and such. Awesome live and can't wait till the next. Thank you, Brandy. I'm so happy you do this. It means more than words can say. You're just too sweet, Jamie. She's always nice to me. Modest Nation, I'm okay. That's good. We're getting ready to wrap up. We talked about 5 things that let me get back over here. If you want to watch the replay, we talked about 5 things I'm grateful for from my mental illness. 5 reasons I'm grateful for my mental illness. today. And it's been very interesting conversation, Modest Nation. If you're interested. Why do I have the wrong one again? Okay. I'm going to do it on Instagram right now. I think what I meant to do last time was go back and I didn't go back. Maybe that's what happened. Okay. Where's my search? Okay. There's a grief book. It's okay not to be okay. That saying, I love that saying. Brandi. ROHLMAN. ROHLMAN. One. Okay, I got you. Let me follow. Okay. Okay, and I will send that again to you on the correct channel. Sorry. I've been on YouTube for 12 years, only really thought myself into making content after so much trauma. YouTube people have been a blessing. There are some awesome people on YouTube, right, Christina? Awesome people. Anyone have a great, awesome, and safe day. Oh, everyone, have a great, awesome, and safe day. Love you all and know you are not alone. Thank you, Brandy. Modest says, we'll catch the replay. All right, that would be great. And leave some comments if there's anything that you want to chat about. I agree, Christina, YouTube has really helped with my depression. Love you all. Have a blessed and most peace-filled, beautiful day, and maybe have a nap. Brandy says, love you, Jamie. Find me on Insta. Elbow cough. Teaching meditation has helped my depression so much in the past 2.5 years. Thank you so much, everyone. Hugs to all hurting. And Jamie says, love you too, Brandy. This has been a great live today. Thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate everybody who came in here. And let's see. 5 was part of who I am, and that was the last one. 5 reasons I'm grateful for my mental illness. Sounds like today is nap day. I think everybody wants to take a nap today. Oh, thank you, Frugal Mama. I'm glad you enjoyed. Thank you for coming in. If you guys are available at 4 o'clock, the mamas will be chatting later today at 4 p.m. Eastern, because that's when I watch them. And they always have really good topics too. Much love to all of you. Thank you for all your comments, smooches, and big hugs. You have a great day, Claudia. Have an awesome day. Brandy says, got a clean house. I hear you. Yeah. I did a load of laundry and a load of dishes. I have to do another load of dishes. So, yeah. We are going to go out today. My husband gets paid. So, we are going to actually go out of the house today. Hugs to everybody. Hugs and healing. Want to clean my... Oh, that's right. Brandy's moving in February. She really has to clean. I just got to put some more dishes in the dishwasher. She really has to clean. Yeah. Yeah. No, Jamie, I do not. I don't know if Brandy does either. Oh, I know. It's like I joke with my husband sometimes. I say, if we did not eat food and drink drinks or water or whatnot, we would have no dishes at all. So we should try that. And he laughs at me. So when I'm working though, he does the dishes, but since I'm not working, he's sure. Brandy says, I love cleaning. I have really enjoyed the chat today. Glad I popped in. Thank you, Susan. We're glad you came today too. Have an awesome remainder of your day. When do you do this type of live again? Claudia says, I've been doing it every Wednesday at 1:30. If like I was sick or something, I wouldn't do it, but I usually get my notification up on Instagram. It's Real Lady Electrician, one word, on Instagram. I got it up about 11:30, and on YouTube I got the StreamYard one up. I think it was the same time. 11. I usually do one and then the other. So I usually put the notification up a couple hours before. Wednesdays at 1:30. Yes, Jamie is on it. Claudia says, thank you, Jamie. She's got my back, you guys. She's got my back. Okay. So it is 2:57. I'm going to say bye to everybody who's here. Here comes my kitty. Let me hold him up. My emotional support animal. Look how big he is. You can hug him like a pillow. So, thank you everybody who came today. I hope that this topic was interesting. Yeah, Jamie's got my back. And have a great day. Have a nap. Have anything that you need to have today. And remember that if you need, and I said earlier, don't say this if you need to talk to anybody, but we're available. Everybody in the chat has been very open and welcoming, and you can find most of us on Instagram. If anybody wants to drop their Instagram handle, that's not a problem for me. I don't know if we'll get in any kind of trouble for that, but nap sounds great. I am going to actually not nap. My husband should be coming home soon, and I'm going to watch the Mamas at 4. So, all right. I'll talk to you guys in the next live. Bye, everybody. Bye. Say bye. He's not going to say bye. Bye.